Hello everyone. So this is the demo class for Tableau. So before that, welcome to say Kumar for software courses. So welcome to our institute channel. So this is the demo class for Tableau. Tableau demo. Tableau full course. Tableau demo. Let's see here. Tableau. Tableau is a tool that is business intelligence tool. So which is a product of Salesforce, and it helps to build the worksheets, dashboards, reports by using the data. So we can share our reports to the end users, stakeholders, business, and customers. So it came into market since 2003 and 4 from the um, company. So let me write here one by one. So Tableau is a business intelligence tool. Tableau is a business intelligence tool, which means BA tool. You can say that BA tool. So that is common terminology people using BA tool. So which is a product of Salesforce. So earlier Tableau was the from the Tableau, but currently so Salesforce is maintaining it. So it's a product of Salesforce. So what is the use of Tableau? So here say it helps to build worksheets, dashboards, reports by using data. So once we connect the data, any data, so by using the data we will build the worksheets, dashboards, and reports. So we will see how and one by one. So this is just explanation what is Tableau and why it is useful. And after we build it, after we build any reports, which means dashboards, then we can share it. We can share them to the end users, customers, stakeholders, business, client, whatever you call it. So this is the purpose of building reports in Tableau. So it helps to the business to understand the level of business by using those reports. Clients will understand Clients will understand their day-to-day business. Clients will understand their day-to-day business by using that reports: bar graph, line graph, pie chart, donut chart. So these are all the some of the charts that giving the meaningful information to the end user by using their data. So by looking at those report charts, they can understand their day-to-day business, and they can predict the future of their business also to take the better decisions to improve their business. So, and one more important point here, the Tableau tool came into market since 2003, 2004. You can say 2004 because 2003 it has released, 2004 it came into market full fledged. So let's see what are the advantages of Tableau. Before we understanding the advantage of Tableau, we understand the data. So in any tool or any technology, we need some data. So we can play with the data. Without data, we can't do anything. So data becoming a engine, new oil to the current century. So data is a new oil. Data is a new oil. So that will give you understand the day-to-day business. So data is a new oil. So without data, you can't do anything. So wherever you go in the retail marketing, manufacturing, or anything you want to buy online, offline, they will take some information from your side, your name, your ID, phone number. So this is the more important. So about the data. So by using the data, they can understand the business, what are the customers, how they are connecting to the uh, business and all. So here data in retail market, for example, let me write here example, retail market, manufacturing, e-commerce, e-commerce, and etc. Anywhere you can go, online offline shoppings also. So there will be some information that they are taking, online offline information. So they are taking some information. So by using the data, they will understand, analyze the business. So data is more important and need to secure it. So if your data is not secured, it will be you know helping to some other business to understand their business or understand the level of business. So that is why data is more important. So you go anywhere, you contribute some amount of data in day-to-day life. So wherever you go, in your colleges, school days, outside, eating, traveling, so buying something, selling something, so you are contributing some data. So every day that contribution of data, it become like a very huge amount of data for years and years. So that is why data is more important. But when we look into that data, we can't able to understand the data. So just by looking at, because it might be data might be weeks or for months or for years, so you can't understand everything. So by that purpose, for that purpose, we use some business intelligence tool. The tool is called Tableau here. So this is the importance of Tableau. let's see what are the advantages and disadvantages of Tableau. Advantages and disadvantages of Tableau. Let's see advantages. What are the advantages? Advantages are so you can say that it's from Salesforce, product of Salesforce, and you can say that it can handle huge amount of data. It can handle huge amount of data like millions of records and billions of records also. So this is the main advantage from the Tableau. So it can handle the very huge amount of data to build the reports. So it is one of the most advantages. And let's see other advantages also, disadvantages. Let's see disadvantages are it's a bit difficult to learn comparing with Power BI. You might know about Power BI also. This is also one of the business intelligence tool. So Power BI is a bit easy to compare with Tableau because Tableau required some more effort to learn and apply the logics. And one more disadvantage is, it's not disadvantages, you can mention that in advantages. You can practice or use Tableau software for free for 14 days only. But for the students, it will be for 1 year free. So for other users, you can practice it in 14 days. So after that, you have to take license. For students, it will be for 1 year. They can do practice for 1 year. This is about that advantages. Disadvantages, Power BI is totally free. The people can practice as many days as they want. But Tableau is only limited for 14 days. For students only, it will be 1 year. And then after that, you have to take license. So on companies, they are taking the licenses one that they will give you. These are all the advantage and disadvantage of Power BI. Oh, sorry, Tableau. Next, let me see this one, prerequisites. Prerequisites to install Tableau. Prerequisites are for any laptop. For any laptop, you need to have minimum 10 GB RAM. Yeah, the prerequisites to install Tableau software in your laptop. It requires 1 GB RAM. So in your C drive, so minimum 1 GB RAM, free space required, and so minimum 20 to 50 GB ROM, which means hard disk. Hard disk required. Hard disk required store store the files, reports, database tables, etc. This much is important to install and to work on Power BI. So it will give you a better performance if you use this much of space on both RAM and ROM, and both 32-bit, 62-bit also it will work, but we prefer for only 64-bit, because all laptop nowadays is 64-bit, right? 64-bit and 32-bit, so can install. So but we prefer 64-bit for a better performance. So only 14 days trial period. Only 14 days trial period is available to practice. So after that you need to take license. So for student it will be for 1 year. For students it will be for 1 year. So these are the important for the prerequisites, and here some note you can understand here. This might be asked in any interview. So Tableau new version. Each new version of Tableau will be released for every 3 months. So which means every new quarter you will get one Tableau version. Every quarter. New version of Tableau. So this is the keynote here. The prerequisites, that is 10 GB RAM important, 50 GB ROM important, and let's see what are the different components that are available in our Tableau. So different components that are available in Tableau. Components, the first one, Tableau desktop. So this is, keep in mind, Tableau desktop. And the second one, Tableau server. The third one, Tableau public. The fourth one, Tableau mobile. Tableau mobile. And the fifth one, Tableau online. Tableau online. The sixth one, Tableau reader. And the last one, Tableau data prep. So these are all the different components that are available in Tableau. Tableau desktops, Tableau server, public, mobile, online, reader, data prep. Data prep, it is not free. Data prep. So these are all the 7 different components that are available in Tableau. Let's see one by one the deep explanation of it. So 80% of work has done here. 80% of work has done. So 80% of our work will be done here in the Tableau desktop level. So let's see what is the use of this Tableau desktop. So there will be a 14 days free trial period, that is Tableau desktop only. So in the 14 days trial period you can practice it. So licensed one is available in the organizations and you can also take the licenses here. But for the students it will be for 1 year free to practice you can do. So the most of the work only done by the developers here. Only developers will do it. So here the server 20% of your work, 10 to 20%, 20% work has done. 20% of your work has done by Tableau server, and here you see only admins will do. Only admins can access, admins can do it. So desktop part, so you will only build the report, working the on the sheets, so creating the new charts, so building all these reports, dashboards, you will share that to Tableau server. In the Tableau server admins can handle it. So whatever the roles and responsibilities would be there which are related to Tableau server, so admins will be handled, but your part Tableau desktop is only developers will do. So nothing related to admin there in the Tableau desktop. Let's see the next one, Tableau public. This is for the practice, so you can say that this is also free. You can upload your report. It better to give term, you share your reports, so it will be public. So it will be on public domain, so anybody can access, anybody can see. There is no restrictions here. Tableau mobile, it is used, it is also free, but it is mobile device. Mobile reports, to see reports in mobile. To see reports in mobile. This is also free. So free component. So clients, users will see their reports on their mobile devices, laptops, so etc. So Tableau online, it is Tableau online is also one type of license based one. So let me write here license. So I will write after that. It is also like Tableau online is also like a Tableau server. So this is also to share reports, share and store. Here also I forgot, share and store and maintaining. maintaining the reports, dashboards, etc., and share them to clients. So clients, they will see the reports from there. So only admins will handle that. Here developer part. So we build reports. We build worksheets, reports, and dashboards, etc. So here the desktop part we will build everything. Then we share that. Then we share those reports into Tableau server. This is all about this, the developer's role only. So this is completely licensed. It is not completely licensed. 14 days free trial also for students, 1 year also. But you can say that licensed. So this is admin. It is completely licensed one. And public, you can build reports. You can share reports. So let me write here. You can build reports, dashboards, and share them into Tableau public. So it will store and it will share. It will completely public. It is free one. So let's see. This is also to see reports only viewing purpose. This is also free, only for viewing purpose. So you can apply the filters also, but it is free. Mobile devices, Tableau online is the different one. So this is also like a Tableau server. So this is also licensed one. Tableau server. This is also licensed one. Licensed to store data, share report, store and share, store, maintain, and share the reports. Reports here means dashboards. You can say that both are all the same. I will let you know the difference. And reports. This is licensed one. And the next one, reader. So it is just help you to read the reports. So nothing more than that. It is kind of one of the component. So it helps to read the reports only. It helps to read the reports and dashboards. Only reading purpose. This is only read. This is also licensed and unlicensed also. So based on the client requirement, once they have access to see particular reports, they can see. So based on the access levels. So on the last one, the Tableau data prep. This is one of the important component in the Tableau. So it is used to cleaning the data. So it is used to cleaning the data. So if you have anything to clean the data, so Tableau desktop prep, it will help you to clean the data. So any changes, any tables, any particular filters, if any font data types. So if you want to modify anything at the table level, you can use them. So this is helpful for the helping to the clean the data. Then we can connect the data into Tableau desktop, then start to build the reports. This is licensed one, and free also there for the practice, but that is also limited, not fully free. So only few days you can get it. So these are all the different components that are available in Tableau. So, and let's see one more final topic. I just give you some data types only. So last topic, different data types in Tableau. So different data types. There are 7 data types are available. There are 7 different data types are available in Tableau. So first one, let's see one by one. The first one, string value. I will show you on practically. Just here. This is important question. And the second one, number and integer value. Number and integer value. And the third one, date values. And the fourth one, date and time. Date and time values. And the fifth one, Boolean values. Boolean values. And the sixth one, geographical values. And the final one, clustered and mixed values. Cluster and mixed values. So these are all the different data types that are available: string value, number, integer, date values, date and time, Boolean values, geographical values, and mixed values. These are all the different data types. This is all for the today. So tomorrow we will start to install the Tableau desktop. Then we start to connect the data and build the reports. So from tomorrow onwards, it's almost 80% of practicals, 20% of theoretical information that I'm going to give you. And today let's revise what we have discussed. This is Tableau demo. So let's see what we have discussed today. The aim of the course, not course, aim of the day. Aim of the day, you can say demo. So in the demo we have discussed, so what is Tableau? What is Tableau we have discussed. And the second we have discussed what is data. What is data and how data is coming, how data is coming in, and what is the use of Tableau. What and okay. And the third one which we have discussed, what are the prerequisites. What are the prerequisites that needs to install Tableau in local machine. And the fourth we have discussed, so I forgot it, advantages, disadvantages. Advantages and disadvantages of Tableau. Disadvantages. advantages and disadvantages of Tableau. And the fifth one, what we have discussed here, different components available, different components of Tableau and their level of licenses and uses. The final one, what we have discussed, what are the data types that are available in Tableau. So this is what we have discussed in today's session. So let's see, just revise once. So I will tell you what are the important things also from this demo session. So here, a Tableau full course that we are providing, these are all the aim of the day. So total, 6 scenarios you need to understand and you need to read. And the first one, Tableau. What is the Tableau? Tableau is a business intelligence tool which is product of Salesforce. Why we are using Tableau? Tableau is helping to build the reports, worksheets and dashboards by using the data. So here the data is important. So let's discuss about data before going to Tableau understanding. Data is a new oil in the current days. So data is coming from the different fields that are retail marketing, manufacturing, e-commerce, online, offline. Wherever you go in day-to-day life, you need to contribute to some amount of data to the particular business. So by using your data, so they are taking your name, your ID, your phone number, your location, your email ID, or payment method. So these are all the some of the shipment details also. Some of the information that they are taking. So by using the data, they stored somewhere the data. So why they are storing the data? They need to understand the business. So to understand the business, so there will be a huge amount of data because it won't be a one day data. Just by looking at the data, we can't understand it if we have the huge amount of data. So day by day, we are contributing some amount of data. So that's why it will give you more amount of data. So more amount of data for a months or years or weeks, it will accumulate the very huge amount of millions, billions of the records are there. So in that cases, we can't understand just by looking at the data. So that is why we required some software tool to understand that huge amount of data in a meaningful format. That meaningful format, we need some software tool. That is, Tableau. Tableau is helping to build the report, worksheets, dashboards. So once we build them by using the charts, different charts, line chart, bar chart, donut chart, pie chart, funnel chart, so Pareto chart, these are all the different charts that are giving the more insightful meaning from their data. So then they can take the better decisions based on that information of the Tableau reports. So after they build reports in the Tableau desktop, so we will share that reports into the Tableau server. So from there in the server, it is helpful to store the data, maintain the data, to share to the end users, customers, stakeholders, clients. So it is helpful to the end users to see their reports, whoever they get the access to particular report to see. So by using those reports, they will understand their day-to-day business. So based on that only, they can take the better decisions on their day-to-day business life. So this is the data and Tableau. Why data? What is the useful of data? Tableau. Here in the Tableau also there will be some advantages and disadvantages are there. So what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages? Let's see one by one. So advantages are, it is from the Salesforce. So which means it is a kind of brand. So it handle a huge amount of data, millions of billions of records also it will handle to present the reports. So we can practice the Tableau by downloading. So for free trial 14 days is available. For students it will be for 1 year a free trial available. So apart from that we need to take the licenses. And disadvantages, it is a bit difficult to learn by comparing with the Power BI. That is not a disadvantages, it is easy also. So we can also learn all our own. When it compared to Power BI only, it is a bit slight difficult, not more than that. So for some reports we need to put some effort to write the logics to get the exact report, but Power BI some reports have the direct access to, so built that is only, not bigger than that. Otherwise I will remove it, no need, there is no disadvantage we think. So let me delete it. So that is only. And free requisites to install, so for any laptop you need 10 GB RAM. So if you have 10 GB RAM in your C drive, it will better to give the better performance while you working on the Tableau. And minimum 20 to 50 GB ROM is important, because some of the reports or data sets you need to store in your local machine. So for say sample superstore, such kind of things we need to download there. And the both 32-bit 64-bit are installed required. We preferably 64-bit for the better performance. So only 14 days trial period is available for the practice. For students it will be 1 year, as we discussed earlier. So note here, for every 3 months, for every quarter, there will be a Tableau new version will be released. So there are different components are available. We already discussed components. Tableau desktop, there is a 80% of the work have done here. And to building the report, these are all the most of the work is done by the Tableau desktop. So once you done the desktop, it will go to the Tableau server to store, maintain and share the reports. So Tableau server is maintained by the admins. This is completely licensed one. But Tableau desktop is developers only handle. And Tableau public, you can free to store your reports, you can share it to someone else. And Tableau mobile, this is the viewing reports. So wherever you are your mobile tabs, so you can use that to see the reports, whoever they get the access to see that reports. Tableau online, it is also like a Tableau server to store, maintain the share the reports. And Tableau reader is only for the reading purpose. Tableau prep is used to cleaning the data. So this is all for the components. And data types, there are 7 data types: string values, number value, date value, date and time, boolean values in the sense true or false, geographical values. So this is only the things. This is end of the day, end of the demo session of Tableau. We will continue tomorrow onwards to install the Tableau software. Then we will start to practice. We will start to build the reports. Thank you guys. Thank you for your time.